Next up in Eureka's Rack and Ruin set is number 328 in the Masters of Cinema series, which is Police Raid. Now, Police Raid takes a different tact yet again and becomes something that's more generic in amongst these films. It is looking at post-war as a kind of narrative vehicle for a police drama. And it becomes very obvious early on that this isn't going to really rise above it. You know, shortages in post-war Berlin have created a black market boom.
Was haben Sie für das Zeug bezahlt?
50 Mark, die Bude. Und der, von dem ich sage, sehen Sie jetzt schmunzeln, Herr Kommissar.
When a major police raid reveals the seized goods point back to one supplier, Commissioner begins investigating this along with his team, and it leads to a cabaret club, a smoky den of crime and temptation run by the slippery Gaulle. But without hard evidence, the Commissioner struggles to find himself being able to take down this criminal empire.
Welche Überraschung, die Herren von der Polizei. Mein Name ist Gold. Kann ich Ihnen irgendwie behilflich sein?
Now, it's definitely a film that's trying to bring in that narrative feature feeling to it, adding a kind of film noir sensibility to this one, and it's trying to use the backdrop as the war for the troubles that have led to shortages within the land that have caused this black market to jump up. The scarcity and the people struggling to survival in the black market is a lifeline, but it's also corrupt, and corruption of a starving population taking advantage of people's needs at the time. This isn't luxury. People are after things to help them survive, and they really focus on that a lot with the use of medicine as one of the key components that's being run through this underground black market.
Wissen Sie, Becker, ich denke immer, die Leute, die heute die Medikamente vertreiben, das sind die gleichen, die damals die Alkoholgeschichte gemacht haben.
They do use the ruins as a stage in certain points, and although it's shadowy, it's dark, there's lots of moody lighting, you never really get a great insight into it. Whereas in other films, you feel like it's being lived in, it's not safe, but people are making the best of it. Here, it feels like an almost cosmetic choice. We've got this ideology of the war and what's happened. We've got this remnants of the war and what's happened. Let's use it a little bit to push our narrative project here.
Und wissen Sie, wer diesen Preis bezahlt hat? Eine arme, unglückliche Frau. Eine Mutter, die das Leben ihrer Tochter retten wollte und die ihre letzten Habseligkeiten verkaufen musste, dieses Geld aufzubringen.
The cabaret, I really love the idea of that. It's like a microcosm of the community. It's got the music and performances, the people that come there, the patrons. It's got the crime, that element that intermingle with everything. Pleasure and corruption are working hand in hand here, even in the post-war years. This is a little bit of something different, a little bit of something intriguing and not quite clean cut. The one thing I did like about this was Gaulle. He had a quiet smugness about him, the villain that was hiding behind charm and his connections. He almost was flaunting it at certain points in the way he used people, and some of the secondary characters were interesting as well. There's a story of a young musician who's really struggling to find work and takes an easy option of some quick cash by doing things that he shouldn't do. It's a fun throwaway film, whereas I feel the other two films really had something to say about Berlin post-war. This feels like a step back. It's got this wonderful setting, but it's going to use it sparingly to tell a generic story that we've kind of seen before. Not my favourite of the films so far, and it's given me a little pause for thought. Two great films, one kind of generic, and it's wondering where are we going to go from here? What kind of avenue are we going to take? Well, join me in my journey and we'll find out together. Here we are in disc 2 of the Rack and Ruin set. You have Somewhere in Berlin, original German mono, and audio commentary by Elizabeth Ward. Then we have Police Raid with the German mono, and a commentary with Sergio Angelini. Then we have Somewhere in Berlin's alternate ending, which runs for 3 minutes 16 seconds. Crime Wave is 19 minutes 55 seconds and is looking at police raid as a film, how it differed from the raid, just of the kind of rubble film, and how it kind of featured a lot of post-war Germany in a kind of different spin than had been done before. Rebuilding Potsdam is an archival documentary that runs for 30 minutes 13 seconds, and this is another one that really highlights Berlin and the situation it was in after the war. There's some stunning photography to see the sort of destruction that was across that city at the time. The Eyewitness Newsreel from 1946-01 runs for 20 minutes 35 seconds. I really like these to just give it again a flavour of the time and place, the thought process that was going on, and a look at the land. That's the extras for disc 2 of Rack and Ruin. I'd love to know your thoughts on Police Raid, where you figure it landing within this set. Let me know in the comment box below. As always, there is content up here. You can see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to Patreon, membership program, manvfilm.com, always in which you can support me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.